This is Christopher Oury with Nataris. I'm going to go over how to set up your TX board, RX board for your VRBs. Alright. The first thing that you're going to need is get one 2-pin connector, two 3-pin connectors, one 4-pin connector, and then two Molex connectors. You'll then need to go and desolder this button here. In order to do that, I set this up on this little tower. Be cognizant on what parts you're crimping down on, so that way you don't damage anything. You're then going to take some of your flux. Pause it. You're going to take some flux. As Alex says, there's never really too much flux. It's really helpful. This particular chemical helps in keeping your soldering joints from resoldering down. So I put quite a bit on there. Once it's on there, you will take your soldering iron and you're going to essentially push it up against this, and it's going to suck up all the solder and the flux that's there. Ready?
Yeah, go.
So as you can see, first I desolder this pin, and then using the wire I push it on, and now it's sucked up all the solder that's on there. Pause. After desoldering with this for a while, it starts to get silver, as you can see. As you can see, what we'll do when it gets to this point, because it stops being able to pick up the solder, is you just take a pair of scissors, or in my case I'm using snippers, cut this end off, and then trash that, and then just pull out some more of the wire. I have desoldered this pin here, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to prepare the connector that goes here. That connector is going to be this 4-way. However, we only have enough space for 2 pins, and that's going to be this far pin here and this far pin here. These two in the middle have to go. In order to do that, we take a pair of pliers, and then you take your soldering iron, and you'll just put the soldering iron onto those metal bits and push until the metal bit slides out. It might take a few minutes to get hot enough to do that. Pause. Alright, I have gone ahead and I've soldered in these 2 joints that come here. This one is for your pair button. When you click and hold, it will make your tell your computer chip that you're linking it to something. This is for the pair button's light. As you can see on the other end, they have clean solder points. Pause.